What is up, YouTube? This weekend is going to be very interesting because we as a family have finally decided to take a break. We don't take breaks often. We don't really like traveling all that much. I personally don't. We don't like getting out of the house. We don't like getting out of the routine. And we certainly don't like leaving the babies behind. They were so sad to see us go, but of course, that's a part of life. I'm here on the way to Shimla. We're a little ahead of Nahan. Nahan's very important in Sikh history, especially because of Guru Gobind Singh Ji, the time he spent there as a guest of the Raja of Nahan. And then he further went on to Paonta Sahib. But let me show you, because we've just stopped here at a dhaba. We requested this gentleman, Thakurji, that we make our own tea and we brought our own food and our breakfast as well. And he was so kind. That's the thing about these people. They are so terribly kind. And it's people often who don't have a lot. They have the largest hearts, and people who have so much in terms of financial or material possessions, they have the tiniest, most miserly hearts. But let me show you the view out here. That's how the hills are looking. Looks pretty beautiful. And now I'm going to show you what we're eating, how everything is going on. And straight after this, I'm going to catch you in Shimla.
एक पार्टी कलकत्ता से आई यहाँ पे पूरी वो बोलती है हम अपना खाना खुद बनाएंगे कलकत्ता तो कलकत्ते वाले बनाते हो
खाना बनाएंगे?
हाँ खुद बनाएंगे बोले
तो सब्जी लेके आए थे?
खुद खिलाएंगे नहीं सब कुछ हमारा ही था
अच्छा
बनाएंगे ऐसे बोलते हैं
हाँ।
क्या खाना बनाया हम लोगों ने
अच्छा था? मिर्ची वाला था या कैसा था? मिर्ची वाला था?
नहीं वो क्या करते हैं कि जैसे चावल होता है ना राइस उसको ऐसे बनाते हैं बिल्कुल
चिपके चिपके
ऐसे बनाते और उनको क्या किया बैंगन जो है ऐसे सलाद में काटे और तवे के ऊपर ऐसे फ्राई और नमक मिर्च डाल।
आप क्या बना रहे हो कुकर में आज?
मैं बना रहा हूँ मटर पनीर और चना उड़द की दाल।
यू मेकिंग टी?
Yes, I'm making tea.
आप क्या यहीं रहते हो पीछे?
मैं ड्राइवरी करता था पहले दाल लगा मैं देहरादून में ड्राइवरी करके आया हूँ।
अच्छा जी।
मान है ना?
हाँ हाँ।
फूड है उसके ऊपर।
Alrighty, here we are hogging on some paneer, and no, there's no paneer. There's aloo, there's pindi, there's achar, karda. So this is how the plate is looking. Sardaji is barely eating, and this tiny creature is hogging. Hogster. Okay, so that's how we roll. Honestly, we wouldn't have it any other way. The uncle saying he doesn't have any concern for content creators, not people who record videos. So we're having some Maggie now, and the gentleman is gonna cook it for us. We'll have to eat it. Alrighty, we are 1.5 kilometers away from Shimla. That's about 4 minutes. So we're arriving at 2 in the afternoon. As you can see, everyone's crashed at the back. But that said, it was a pretty smooth drive, so very grateful for that. Where we have to go tomorrow, which is Narkanda, we just got the news that there's some landslides on the way, so we'll have to figure out how to go about that. But so far, things are looking good. We'll figure all of that out in the evening. Right now, we don't want to stress about it. Let's see. Whatever's best will, of course, happen. And yeah, the plan is actually to have lunch first thing, rest a bit, and then, of course, we want to swim and hit the gym and just have a relaxed high tea at the alternative property, because at the property where we're staying, the pool is actually not functional. So it's not like we were aware of that from the very get-go, but that's all right. It's going to be us visiting 2 properties today. The drive was remarkably smooth, and I'll show you a bit of the hotel. Naturally, I'll show you a bit of the check-in process. I mean, not like it matters, but what else are we going to talk about? Am I right? It's a pretty relaxed holiday. I think all of us needed it. We don't like stepping out of our houses, but once we do, of course, we want to make the most of it. And I'll show you views of Shimla as well, because it is very pretty. It can be very traffic-ridden, but so far we didn't find any traffic at all. Again, fingers crossed. And we are now 900 meters away. There you go, like 900 meters away now. And these are some of the views. Not the prettiest, but actually pretty charming town overall. We're going to take a little U-turn from here and then enter the Chaura Maidan, which is the Vidhan Sabha Chowk. So you have the Vidhan Sabha, which is the legislative assembly, right? Yeah. pretty excited to try some local food as well. All vegetarian, naturally, no alcohol for this trip. Also looking forward to all of my workouts. That's going to be a non-negotiable. And yeah, then my father's actually got some work to do. But that's it. I'll take you along for the journey and hope you enjoy it. Those are the valley views. Quite something, aren't they? Yeah. I guess if you live here, then you kind of get bored of these views. But if you don't and you're visiting, this is all you salivate over, and you come here and you think, I really could move here. I could really live this slow life. But in Dehradun, we already live a pretty slow life. Do we want it to get slower? We're not really sure. But it's very charming to come into the mountains. I think this is something that we must do often, because honestly, this nourishes me more than anything else. I truly don't like beaches that much. I think they're messy, they're dirty, there's a lot of insects out there. I just prefer the mountains. They serve me better. And now we are 1 minute away. There you go. These are all British era buildings, pretty old ones. And we are now almost at the hotel. And the temperature, of course, how can we not speak of the temperature? 25 degrees. Should get cooler in the evening, but 25 is beautiful as well. And here we are. We have reached. Now we shall check in, and I'll show you a bit of the stuff as it goes on. That's very kind of you. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you.
So here we are. We have been welcomed, and we shall check in and stuff and just have a meal. There we go. All right, this is apparently the valley view room. Oh, mithaiyan, let's go. We're gonna dig into these for sure. Now we're on holiday. We're not gonna leave any kasar. So, koi kasar nahi chhadni asi. ਅਸੀਂ ਖਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਮਿਠਾਈਆਂ ਵੀ ਖਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਚਾਹ ਵੀ ਪੀਵਾਂਗੇ ਨੌਨ ਵੈਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਖਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਐਗ ਨਹੀਂ ਖਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਤੇ ਐਲਕੋਹਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੀਵਾਂਗੇ ਸਰ ਖਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਭੈਣਾਂ ਦਾ there we go the ladies are chilling dude this is like wow this is like a 4-night travel 4 nights my god look at the luggage. This is insane. Cheating on the diet. That is fine. Totally fine. Because deep down I know once I'm back, I'm in control. We stay locked in. But I'm just happy. We're all chilling as a proper family. The quorum is complete after ages. So, yeah, pretty happy about that. All right, so we've all settled in, and we thought we'll do a quick stock market update. The indexes are very healthy. Nifty's up 1.5%. Small caps up 1.8%. So one stock I'm watching is Office, naturally co-working spaces. Good results. It's acting very nicely. And the Ken has also done an article on it, so you can go check that out. Paytm has been working beautifully. It's been a beautiful trade. And this is something that you need to watch if you want to get better at reversal trades. Terrible fundamentals, but even on account of poor quarterly results, the stock didn't tank. It rose 3%. That's something that you want to watch out for as far as relative strength is concerned. And of course, Policy Bazaar is working as per plan. I'm going to give you a quick look. All right, Policy Bazaar is very interesting because even for a day trade, if you see it was breaking out, it broke out of this resistance on the daily for sure. And then, of course, it started contracting. And then it broke out again. But before this, of course, on the hourly charts, if you see, you had this little tightness. You had this little tightness that should have told you, man, something is about to happen. So when that happens, of course, we get excited. It breaks out and then pulls back to the 10 and it's emerging again. So even if you're a swing trader, for instance, your fresh stop loss could be below this little dip. And you could keep trailing along the 10. But on the daily, if I look at the stock, yeah, so that actually becomes the low of this day. So low of today's day becomes your fresh SL, which is 7% lower. I think that's a great way to go about trading stocks. And what else is on my watch list? Let's see. BKG seems fine. I have half my position in there. Half I sold when I was going to Mumbai. And NAM India. So let's check that out. Just a moment. Yep, looks like it's acting pretty good as well. But let's see. Nothing too exciting for me so far. But we're going to keep checking it out. Another one is Vector Food. Is breaking this little channel. It's trying to do that today, but we'll keep watching it. So it's a pretty interesting stock. Again, everyone else is basically relaxing. So everyone's connected to Wi-Fi, and you can tell that everyone's into their devices. And this man is chilling out here. I'm the only decent photographer in the house, so everyone's asking me for photos all the time. But yeah,
How's this photo?
I want to relax a bit, have lunch, and then see what we want to do. Maybe go for a swim. The gym is a non-negotiable. That will certainly happen, and I'll take you along. Okay, what do we eat now? What do you suggest for like vegetarian? Oh yeah, I'll show you when the meal comes. So we actually had the keru, which is the buttermilk, which is pretty good. It's like a curry or a dahi tadki. And then we had the, what was it? Sidhu. God, it was nasty. For me, it was nasty. No offense to the Himachalis watching this. Didn't like it. We've called for a wrap, grilled pita wrap. It's really good. I just dug into it, and we've called for dal chawal. Pretty excited for this food, but overall good experience. And we also have a fresh lime soda going with everything. The wrap, oh man, it's pretty good. Not gonna lie, it is really good. And then we've got the dal chawal and the fresh lime. Bon appetit. Okay, gee, we are getting ready for a workout now. But the mess up is that in this hotel, the swimming pool is not functional. Now, because it's not functional and we want to work out and we want to swim, they're going to have to send us to another hotel of theirs, which is fine because then we'll just go check out the property, we'll swim a bit, we'll chill a bit, and we shall work out a bit. And of course, we shall have high tea. So I'm wearing this little jacket because it's getting a little more than pleasant, and it's raining. So let's see how the weather is tomorrow. And we're very excited to build these gains. It's got quite a massive room for one individual man. I mean, I'm used to like 300 square feet rooms, 30 square meters. This easily looks like 50, 55 square meters, whatever. We go. This is wild. What a stately place. Insane. So the plan was to hit the gym and stuff, but it's kind of late now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a meal now because we got pretty late. We can work out at the gym later, but a workout must be done before we depart naturally. So we shall get that done. So I think we'll be dining out here. I hope they have some interesting healthy items because I'm really not in the mood of having trashy food. Cheers to life. Cheers. That is a mint slush for me, non-alcoholic. And I'm gonna go work out because there's a change of plans. If I don't work out now, I won't get to because then it'll be too late. It is already 8 p.m. So while everyone has dinner out here, I'm just gonna go hit the gym and build these gains and do a solid workout. So yeah, that's the plan. Let us go build gains, bruh. Let me give you a view. That is the gym. Nothing impressive actually. Nothing impressive, but let's see what can we get done. A lot of dumbbells, so we're gonna get something done for sure. A lot of dumbbells. God, these are like old ass machines, man. But anyway, let's get something done. Enough cribbing. Oh, we'll do pull-ups there. Vamos. Okay, so that dip machine or whatever it is, can't get it to work properly. That assisting sort of pad doesn't seem to go up. It's just there. It's a pretty old machine. So anyway, I'm going to start with burpees. I'm going to do 50 burpees and see how they treat me. Come on. Wow. That is intense. Oh God. That's raw and great. Love it. 40 more. Those 50 burpees really did a number on me. And now, because I want to target my shoulders, I'm going to do lateral raises. So burpees naturally was working my chest, my shoulders, my heart, my lungs, my legs, like pretty much everything. And I'm going to focus on shoulders, starting with lateral raises. Let's get this. Here, two things come to mind. Firstly, my parents are dining. They're all having their dinner, but I'm out here building these gains because I'm not gonna get time otherwise. I'm okay skipping like a dinner, not okay skipping movement. And they're very supportive of this, which makes a tremendous difference. They're like, yeah, go get it done. We'll wait for you, no problem, you know? So I'm very fortunate that way. Secondly, stopped all chicken and eggs, meat and eggs, fish and eggs, everything, stopped everything. Really feeling weak. I feel like my gains have gone down. My legs are so skinny now. My body looks skinny. But I'm just going to go with the same process for a while and see how it works. Okay, now we're going to do a standard shoulder press. This machine, albeit old, actually does have very nice posture enabled for everyone working on it. So yeah, I'm doing, it says we're going to do like a 55 kilogram weight. Let's see how that treats us. Feeling weak for sure, but we're getting done with the process. Oh. Oh. That was good. That was a nice set. All right, I'm gonna end this little workout with shoulder press. So I'm gonna start with 20 and then move on. But yeah, I think a shoulder press would be appropriate to end this tiny little workout. Again, let me repeat, we have turned up to build the mind and not the body today because we're on a holiday. We have showed up regardless. We have lifted weights regardless. And that's going to go a long way in serving our bodies far into the future. And that's why we've turned up. We've trained the muscle of discipline. And you know what that means. You know that's the most magical ingredient ever. God, feeling weak. Need some good nutrition. I haven't had anything after lunch anyway. We are done with the workout. Now let's see what the parents are up to. Whew. Yeah, dining outdoors. Khalia? Chalo. All right, we are finally back, man. Not worth the drive today because of the traffic, but that said, now these guys are gonna enjoy a drink, but I'm gonna enjoy a cup of tea actually. Really, I'm craving it for some reason. And also, I'm gonna read. I've got to answer like a million DMs because I'm hosting a webinar on the 24th of August and people are inquiring about that. So I've got to adequately respond and see if they've paid up and see if they're registered. And tomorrow I'll be sending all links before we depart for Narkanda. But that's it. Yeah, we're going to call it a night. It was a pretty chill day. A bit of running here and there by the end of it, but that's okay. Not every day can be ideal. We're just grateful that everything went ideal. We're all safe and sound, and God is kind to us. So we're very happy about that. I shall see you for the next one, which is going to be like a Narkanda vlog because I'm going to be spending some time there. So I'll just show you around. I've never gone that deep into Himachal, and I think it's going to be ideal. I'll see you later. And of course, leave your comments. Don't forget to subscribe, yada yada. I'll see you then.